Beginning of my video. Boom!
Welcome back to Boring Reviews.
Boring land.
Oh, just kidding.
Blasphemer!
Hello,
right.
Boring Review Nation!
Kind of pointless.
We know all things. It was over in a snap.
We really want it. Alright, we'll be nice.
Only you can be a Patreon.
What क्या हुआ?
You don't need to follow the show to be hyped.
Alright, welcome back to Boring Reviews. Nick here, and I am bringing you another solo companion video, a reaction. I would like to just let you know that we do have an Instagram page. It is boring_reviews. And you can check us out on Instagram. We have a Twitter account too, but I'm not really doing too much with that right now. But Instagram, I'm trying to put some more behind-the-scene type stuff, some questions, some pictures, obviously pictures. Go ahead and check that out. But I am looking at the fifth and final part of our poll. The poll's already been dropped. I forgot to do a reaction to this. So once I dropped the poll, or I posted it, got the camera equipment together, and I'm recording this reaction for Special Ops. Why Special Ops? Just got Hotstar. If you do follow me on Instagram, you know that we just got Hotstar, and I've been looking at a few different things already. Watched Baby. That review's coming out pretty soon. But I'm excited to have Hotstar. Spent a little money to get it, but I'm excited to have it because it's got a lot of content, not just the cricket, but some movies and some TV shows. And Special Ops is being advertised heavily on there already, as I've been exploring through there to see what they have. And so Special Ops has been requested by a few different people. I can't think of anyone in particular at this time, but a few people have requested Special Ops. So I decided add it to the poll since I have Hotstar and check out the trailers. So before I do, if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. If you have any questions, we have an email that you can put those questions or those requests in. It's going to be found below. And if you want to help out Boring Reviews by helping us update our equipment or getting better stuff, Patreon's a way to do that. I only use the money for Patreon for this channel, not for myself. Like getting Hotstar. That's a good example right there. So, with that all being said, let's check out Special Ops. How does that not get you excited if you're into military type stuff or you're into organizations catching the bad guys? I mean, I can't wait. Here we go. Hotstar Special. Parliament, New Delhi, 2001.
It's a complete intelligence failure. Parliament House पे अटैक दिल्ली में घुस गए.
पांचों आतंकवादियों को
सर वहाँ 5 नहीं 6 आतंकवादी थे. वो पांचों किसी छठे आदमी के इंस्ट्रक्शंस पे ऑपरेट कर रहे थे और मेरा मानना है कि छठा आदमी कोई आम हैंडलर नहीं बल्कि उनका लीडर भी था.
आप कौन?
सर हिम्मत सिंह, सीनियर एनालिस्ट एंड लॉजिस्टिक्स हेड RNAW.
तो ये छठा आतंकवादी कहाँ गया?
हम उसे ढूंढ रहे हैं सर.
19 साल के बाद भी तुम उस छठे आदमी की तलाश में गवर्नमेंट के सीक्रेट सर्विस फंड्स इस्तेमाल किए जा रहे हैं.
2001 पार्लियामेंट,
2006
26/11. हिंदुस्तान को बहुत दर्द दिया है हमने. इंशाल्लाह आगे भी देंगे. इंसान नहीं है वो, शैतान का ख्याल है.
It's interesting.
Terrorism today is a multi-billion-dollar industry. मुझे फर्क नहीं पड़ता कितनी लाशें गिरेंगी. मुझे इखलाक खान के मौत की कंफर्मेशन चाहिए.
Copy.
Hotstar Specials presents Special Ops 17 March से
Neeraj
सिर्फ
Pandey. I'm
Hotstar
pretty
VIP
sure
पर.
that's the guy that did Baby. And if that's true, then that's awesome because I just watched Baby. Yeah, there you go. Cool. So knowing that he did special ops, that gets me even more excited. I will say one negative about that trailer, or about the show, I should say, is the action looked kind of weak. Not going to lie, it did. It looked a little weak. Some of the shots, some of the hitting shots missed by a mile. Some of it didn't really have enough aggression towards it or believability behind it. That's my only complaint. Everything else looked very interesting. I almost try to combine interesting and exciting together. Everything else looked very interesting. I like the 19-year. I like the man who's obsessed. My battery's dying. I like the man who's obsessed and trying to find this guy, this manhunt. I think it's interesting how it sounded like that sixth man, the mastermind, was a former RAW agent. I think that's what I saw there. So that makes it even more interesting for me. You know, he's got that inside ties. Maybe he was friends with this guy who's obsessed this whole time. It looks like the actor that plays the guy who's obsessed, who's the leader of trying to find these terrorists. It looks like that they did a lot of makeup to make him look older. And so that's a lot of dedication by the makeup crew and by the production team to have this be real. So it tells me there's going to be a lot of flashbacks going back and forth, which is always fun. I like stories that tell stories. I like things that tell stories in flashbacks. I noticed that they combined a lot of real life incidents like 26/11 and whatnot in there. I wonder how Indians feel about that in TV shows, using something that was very real and very tragic for entertainment purposes, even if it's just to describe something. I wonder how you feel. Let me know in the comment section. I mean, I guess I can answer the same question if it was 9/11. How would I feel about not true life stories of what happened? I think that would be very interesting. And not honoring those that had fallen or had tried to help, that would be very interesting. But having some big bad terrorist and saying, oh, he was in charge of 9/11, I don't know how I'd feel about that. I think that would be kind of grounds I would want to stay away from if I was a creator of a show or a film. But I'm not. And Neeraj Pandey, he's got quite the reputation, and it speaks for itself. And so, I don't know. Let me know how you think about that. I never thought about terrorism being a multi-billion or multi-million-dollar industry. That's just even more depressing than what it already represents. So that was an interesting line. But I like, you have a small team, you have a manhunt they're going on, they're going against other people. That would have been terrifying of them infiltrating the Parliament building. There was a movie that starred, what's his name? He's from Goonies, Sean Astin and Rudy. A movie called Toy Soldiers. If you have not seen it yet, you've got to check it out. It's a movie I used to enjoy watching, even though it had a very real feel. There's terrorists in that movie that infiltrate this all-boys school. I think it's an all-boys school. And these teenage kids led by Sean Astin, they are not soldiers. They're not. I don't even think it's a military school. It's like a Die Hard type thing. Might have came out before Die Hard. Anyways, they are fighting off those guys, and it just had such a real feel when I watched it as a kid. It reminded me of that opening shot there. But those are my thoughts on Special Ops. Let me know if we should check this out, and definitely let me know by voting on our poll that's open. It'll be open for, I'm going to not make a decision for at least the next few days, so you have plenty of time to make your vote if you're a little late to the party. Like, oh, there's a poll, let me go vote. Go ahead and do that. But thanks so much for all the support. Thanks for watching this companion video, and until next time, adios.